Hi, I'm Deetra Harris. I'm the Managing Director for Strive Wealth Builders. We are a business club for real estate investors. Please visit our website at strivewealthbuilders.com. Now it's the end of the year. My, how time flies. And we are, as property managers and real estate investors, we are preparing our year end statements. And what I have is a checklist here, and I'm going to share that with you. I have a physical checklist that I use at the end of the year to make sure that I do not miss all of the important steps that's needed in order to make sure that we have sufficient projections for 2021, that we are looking at our goals and we are looking at our property performance for this year, and we are making some decisions on how we're going to move forward in operations for the year of 2021. Now, why is that important? Number one, cash flow, appreciation, and depreciation. So, the first thing we should be doing is looking at our tax strategy. Now, as property managers and owners and real estate investors, that's really, really important. Why is that important? Because we get huge tax incentives. Also, we get a lot of extra bonuses and benefits that we can take advantage of as property owners, specifically if we have rental income. So one of the things we want to do is look at our repair and maintenance. We call it R&M. So there's a difference between the two. So make sure you can identify what is a repair, a property repair, and what is a maintenance repair, or shall I say a replacement item. So we talk about that a lot at Strive, and that's the way we make sure that our depreciation schedules are accurate. So usually we're looking at our preventative maintenance schedule, and we are identifying what are the capital expenditures for the property. That could be a roof replacement, it could be upgrades to your landscaping, it could be replacing a boiler. Those are all considered depreciation items. Now, again, what you want to do is contact your CPA, your tax planner or preparer, and make sure that you get the guidelines needed to make sure that you are reporting what the IRS will accept as on your depreciation schedule. But that's really huge, and it really matters, especially if your rental losses are limited. That could be a huge savings for you, are not limited. Excuse me. That could be a huge savings for you. So also, if you can qualify, you might also want to do a cost segregation. That's again, talk with your CPA that can give you some guidelines on what a cost segregation and what is a cost segregation and how you can benefit from that. There may be some huge savings there in terms of your depreciation for your tax planning. Also, if you are going to file as a professional, real estate professional, then it's important that your logs are up to date, your tracking logs. You have to report your activities and your hours to your CPA as well. So make sure over the year that you are maintaining your logs and they're up to date by the end of the year. Now, for property management companies and for property managers, then more than likely you're done with your budgets. Usually we start in October with budgets. One of the things we do with budgets is we contact utility companies. We make sure, hey, what's going on with your pricing for the next year for 2021? Or will there be an increase? Do I need to build that into our 2021 budget? You want to also get in contact with your service providers. And the same, you want to ask, will you have an increase in pricing next year? Will there be any changes to my contract? So you might want to look at your contract. You also want to look at your insurance policies to see if you had any losses, any claims this year, how that's going to affect 2021, and if you need to make any changes in that. So that's really, really important when you're preparing your budgets. And then for the owners that hire property managers and property management companies, you should have received your year-end documents so you can take a good look at that, and then you can, if you want to make any changes, you can send it back to your property manager, your property management company, and get those changes done by the end of November, so we can make sure that we get all of your updates done in December, distributed to the staff, and we're ready to hit the ball running on January 1st. We're ready, right? So, and one of the things you also want to look at is moving into the first quarter of 2021. are your annual inspections to make sure that's where it starts with your annual inspection and your building inspections to determine your performance for this year 2020 and what is expected in year 2021. That may include evaluating your staffing and your property management company to understand how they performed for this year, if you have to make any changes, or perhaps someone will be getting a pay increase because they've done such a great job. I love hearing that. So there's a lot of things to do at the end of the year in addition to spending time with your family at Thanksgiving, right? And also moving into Christmas season. Now we know this is COVID. Everyone, please take care of yourself, social distance, and just promote love. That's what I say. So I hopefully this video has been very helpful for you, and I'm more than happy to send you a copy of my checklist if you'd like to take a look at that. Just send me an email, and I'll be happy to send that to you. Again, visit our website at strivewealthbuilders.com and prepare your year-end checklist. Now, I look forward to seeing you next year. Happy cash flow.